to the paint. Here's Thompson to end the run. Varejão's shot is good. Varejão's got his second bucket.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Varejão.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
1:22 left in the third quarter. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his first basket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here is Livingston. There's the pick. Tries yet again. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That's good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Barbosa kicks to Spates. That is good. Spates has got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. There's the triple. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Livingston. And it's 7 points for Andre Iguodala. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barbosa. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here is Livingston. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with Doris Burke for an injury update on Andrew Bogut.
Kevin, the Warriors' head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that it doesn't look too serious.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jefferson. James Jones is out there with Anderson Varejão. Then there's Harris. And it's Dellavedova in at the point guard. Jones drives in. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing.
Shooting for Golden State, James Jones. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And so Jones nails both of them.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Barbosa, it's tipped. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Left side, Harris, and Brandon Rush hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Jefferson. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Barbosa with it. And he gets it to go. And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
That's his first personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, let's go.
Well, Cleveland shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. And Varejao, the bucket on the assist from Dellavedova. And it's 6 points for Anderson Varejao.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Here's Ezeli, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Here's Dellavedova. Out to Harris. The shot from the low post is good. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ezeli. To the paint. Here's Barbosa. That one a little long.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Livingston dishes to Barbosa. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th assist in the game. And here are the Cavaliers. Shoots from the high post, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Kyrie Irving.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Irving kicks to Harris. From 10 feet out, here's Varejao, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And for Varejao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges, but that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Well, Greg, you're talking about Verajao. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. That hair flying all over the place, and he's giving up his body.
That's a
I don't
good
know
point,
if he's
yeah.
necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times.
Smith checked in for Irving. Stolen by Verajao. Jefferson passing to Williams. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And there's the call on Jefferson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Brandon Rush. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Inside, Iguodala dishes to Azili. No luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Spates kicks to Iguodala. Iguodala setting the pick for Barbosa. There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Spates gets it to go.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
A minute 20 left in the game. On the wing, Iguodala, defended by Jefferson. Iguodala, that's good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Stolen away. Here is Livingston. He dishes it to Barbosa. A second chance effort. Verajao comes up with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Jefferson. Not enough on that one as it misses. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And it's Barbosa again missing.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Smith, no luck.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Richard Jefferson. That's his third personal, the team's fifth. At the line for your Warriors, Sean Livingston. At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.